Happy Thursday, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your December the 4th, 2025. You can consider this your weekend edition, as yours truly has to attend a weather conference up in Tennessee, actually, for Friday and Saturday. So let's get you ready for the weekend. Now, before we get rolling into this full report, if you are not yet following us here on Facebook, please give us a like and follow here on the Talking Live broadcast channel. And if you're watching over on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. All right, let's go ahead and get rolling into this report as we're looking at cloudy skies here on your Thursday. We're going to have some rain moving in here for tonight. Not an overly high amount of rain expected out of this. It'll be a little damp, but it's definitely going to be on the cool side and a little wet, especially over into Georgia as well. Blue Ridge also looking at cloudy skies here for your Thursday, and just a plain old raw rainy day there ahead on your Friday as the cold weather just continues to settle on into our area. Now, looking at the local radar, we're seeing the precipitation just on the fringes down to the south. Again, the rainfall amounts are not going to be all that impressive here across East Tennessee and North Georgia, but at this point, we'll take what we can get as we continue to deal with some dry conditions and low lake levels across our area. Satellite picture showing a lot of the heavier rains down here toward the south here, down toward Louisiana and Mississippi. But again, some of that moisture is working its way up to the north. Regionally looking like this, again, as we're looking at temperatures going to be running mostly in the 40s for highs on your Thursday, and it'll be almost a carbon copy going into your Friday as well. And we're still going to be fighting a little bit of the cloud cover going into the weekend. So we're not going to see a whole lot in the way of sunshine, maybe a little bit better as we go into next week. So let's go ahead and take a look at your model data here as we go ahead and take a look what's going to be going on here as we get ready to go into the weekend. Again, going to stay a bit on the unsettled side, at least here initially. NAM's not showing a whole lot of rain coming at us. There's a little bit coming there, coming in going into Thursday night and into Friday morning. Notice we do have some wintry precipitation there on the northern fringe of this in the northern Tennessee and into North Carolina and Virginia, but nothing in our area. Not concerned about that. And generally going to see cloudy conditions remain with us here through the weekend. Again, rainfall amounts not all that impressive. We're looking at maybe a quarter to a half inch here across most areas here. The green area is a little over a half inch. So I'd say a quarter or a half inch looks like a pretty good average here as we go into your Saturday. Now, let's look at your forecast maps. Again, we're tracking a couple of cold fronts that'll be coming at us here going into next week to keep us on the cool side. So there's the weather, the wet weather here going into your Friday. Obviously, a little damp there. And then going into your Saturday, maybe a fridge stray shower or two possibility, but nothing that's too widespread here. That'll continue into the weekend. Then going into next week, we're looking pretty good. Monday, we got that going to be kind of a cold day there. You notice these isobars sitting in here. Those are lines of equal pressure, so it's going to continue to stay a little bit windy there on Monday. Tuesday's looking better, though, with high pressure and control. Going into Wednesday, we'll watch that next cold front upstream there going across Illinois and into Missouri, and that'll swing through going into Thursday. So I think what we're going to see on Thursday is a slight chance of a shower. We'll see temperatures kind of falling through the day and clearing out in the afternoon. So get ready for another cold day on Thursday and Friday. And then the good news is if the long-range models start to believe on the European, the following weekend, we'll get to moderate a little bit and temperatures will warm up some. All right, so here's our forecast here for your Friday. Cloudy, lingering showers around across East Tennessee. Better rain chances down in North Georgia, 48 and 38 there. Looking at your overnight low temperatures, not as cold, obviously, because of the cloud cover moving in. Rain likely, temperatures middle to upper 30s. And then going in for tomorrow, everybody generally holding into the upper 40s thanks to the cloud cover. And again, some scattered showers that'll be in and about. Regionally looking like this, 46 in Nashville and 43 in Memphis. I mean, really, the whole southeast is kind of looking cool. You want a warm spot? Go on down to Jacksonville, 79 down there. Destin at 66 and 48 down in the ATL in Atlanta. Next 7 days shaping up like this. Again, we're going to keep that shower threat, a slight chance for Saturday and Sunday, 51, upper 30s. And then we got that cool air coming in there on Monday and Tuesday. So notice it's a 49, 32 on Tuesday. A brief warm-up on Wednesday, and then we got that other cold front coming in on Thursday. So looks like 45, 38. So we'll fine-tune that day 6 and 7 forecast as we go to next week. But it looks like we get a cool down here, chill down the early portion of the week, brief warm-up into Wednesday, another chill down on Thursday and Friday, and then maybe the following weekend we get temperatures maybe more closer to normal, getting back into the upper 50s perhaps across the area, and even some 60s potentially flirting with us as well. So that's the long range out. We'll see how that works out for us. But for the meantime, you're going to have to deal with the cold, have to deal with the clouds, have to deal with a little bit of rain out there, although we're not going to get a ton of it here over the next few days. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out here on the Talking Live broadcast channel. Give us a like and follow on Facebook, and please hit that subscribe button here on the YouTube side. We do appreciate you guys checking us out and supporting us. All right, that's y'all's update. Again, this is your weekend edition. We'll see you back in here on Monday. You guys have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.